CR educational programs to go down to the 385 million year old Cathedral Gorge. All of that, and that's how this works. And by the way, we do serve many schools in the Ontario School District who come from residential experiences to the Ashokan Center right now.
So
every year.
Yeah, so like state parks and county parks and mohawks and
like a private preserve.
It's like a lot of places around here.
We're 60% vacant. This is the last thing we need. What we really need is to keep our money in our pockets, state-wise, locally, and every other way. There's more open space here than you can shake a stick at.
There's really two things. I can remember when my kids were young, they went to the Ashokan campus.
What school did they go to?
Anior.
Yeah.
The Anior School District, and they had the benefit of the environmental education. It was a great thing, and I think it's still a great thing.
Yeah, I hope it is.
You know, with the charges for people to go, the kids and
No,
stuff like that.
with this,
It's the same type of program that was before, if I'm not mistaken.
well, that's what we're doing now with programs that come for overnight, but what I'm talking about is opening up. You wouldn't come for an educational program for like overnight for free.
Exactly.
But if you wanted to come for the day with your family and go for a picnic, or perhaps a guided hike down to the Cathedral Gorge, yeah, no charge. Come park, learn, go out. That's what this proposal is all about.
It is, and I don't want you to misunderstand what my little
with you.
tirade was about there, but you know, that was a whole different issue. Your organization, your what I still call it college camp, was a great thing. I think it's a disgrace that you should have to even ask for money anyplace, because I think the city, when they flooded the lower part of the camp, should have rebuilt the entire thing. But I've always been a real advocate of the city, you might know. So,
I have a question. I don't see any numbers here. How much is this grant going to be?
I'm sorry?
How much is the grant?
The whole
you're
grant
applying
is
for?
$600,000, of which we're asking for the state to do $392,000, and we're putting the remainder in with our own cash.
so you're asking for a grant of $392?
Yes.
Okay.
The whole
For some reason, I thought I heard
project, the whole project is 600, of which we're asking the state for 392, the other 100 and.
Okay, I thought I heard you say 50,000.
No, I don't know where the 50,000.
Yeah.
Yes, it's
That's the 300, the 600 is for a welcome center?
including parking lot, the museum, the visitor center. Our administrative offices are going in there.
And the state.
What are the CR programs you referred to? You said CR programs. You just mentioned you were talking about some sort of other programs that are going on there.
I don't know, a CR.
I don't know.
Sorry.
That's what, maybe I don't hear that great, so maybe I didn't hear it. Okay.
Well, I was saying that we offer programs for, or maybe I said residential I'm not sure. Yeah, sorry, I'm not sure what.
Hey,
It's a CR program.
maybe we could do a shared service and take that welcome center in the comprehensive plan and combine it with you guys.
Sure.
And then we could have that Route 28 attachment to Olive Bridge.
Yeah,
It's
sure.
just being silly.
We should have a sidewalk.
Call it the Echo Tourist Freeway.
You need a sidewalk there. You know, may I say one thing? In the past 10 years, 1.5 million high earners have left this city because of how much money is spent on grants. Maybe instead of a welcome center, we need a goodbye center, because everyone's leaving the damn state because it's so generous with these endless projects. I have to tell you, this is infuriating to me. We live in a very rural area. We can figure it out ourselves.
When is the deadline on this?
Well, I already submitted the proposal and with a letter that we could hear tonight in hopes of getting this resolution. So I would hope to do it as soon as possible, because I don't know how long the state's going to be reviewing all these, but they've got everything except this resolution before them now. My guess is it will be between now and mid-January that they'll be looking at all the proposals from the state.
Are we ready to vote on this, or do you want to study?
I'd like to table it to study.
Thank you.
I'd like to table it to study it. I don't feel comfortable.
Do we have a second? I'll address you. Uncle Henry.
I think it's a good thing
I understand.
that
Why does that-
we're just saying that we agree with it. The resolution.
by not giving them the resolution, it's not going to put, as Bruce said, $600,000 back in the pockets of the taxpayers. That money will go to another community for another project. That's the way it works, unfortunately. I think I would rather see a project that's going to benefit the community and community at large, at least knowing that, as I said, the money is going to go to another project if it's not to this project. So I would be inclined to vote for yes, because by not doing it isn't going to change any.
That's absolutely correct. This money's already been allotted. If it doesn't go here, it's gonna go someplace else. My problem with it was ever allotted in the first place. In retrospect, I'd rather see it come to Olive than someplace else.
Let's back up a little bit. We have a motion on the floor to table it. Do we have a second? Okay.
I'll move to,
Well, let me read it.
okay.
Resolution number 12 of 2011, Town of Olive endorsement for the Ashokan Foundation grant application under New York State Office of Parks, Recreation, and Historic Preservation of Environmental Protection Fund. Whereas the Ashokan Foundation Incorporated is applying to the New York State Office of Parks, Recreation, and Historic Preservation for the grant under the Environmental Protection Fund for a park project to be located in Olive Bridge, a site located within the territorial jurisdiction of this board. And whereas a requirement under the rules of these programs said not-for-profit corporation must obtain the approval endorsement of the governing body of the municipality in which the project will be located. Now therefore be it resolved that the town board of the Town of Olive, New York hereby approve and endorse the application of the Ashokan Foundation for a grant under the Environmental Protection Fund for a park project known as Public Welcome Center of the Ashokan Center and located within this community. Take a roll call, please.
And the motion, was there a second? I'm
Oh,
sorry.
second.
Councilmember Rank,
Yes.
Councilmember Burkhardt,
Yes.
Councilmember Lamonta,
Yes, only with the knowledge that this money is gonna be spent somewhere, so it might as well be spent here. If I thought this was money that was gonna be appropriated because of this, I'd vote no, but that's not the case, so my vote is yes.
and Councilmember Friedel.
Can I abstain, or do I have to vote no?
You can do what you want.
I'd like to abstain, because I need more information on it.
And Supervisor Liefeld.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you.
So,
Okay, yes, Vicky.
I have a question. And if I'm wrong, I apologize, but I believe according to Robert's Rules of Order in an open public meeting, if one of the board members requests more information before a vote, then he has to be provided with more information before the board can vote on a resolution. And I could be wrong on that, but I'm not so sure. And maybe you might want to just check it out.
So we're supposed to hold up government because one out of the 4 or 5?
Yeah. When a request for more information is asked